what's going on down here.
Oh
Um,
yeah, they're probably sleepy. Sleeping.
yeah. All right. Ustream. We're up live here down at the park. See a couple cops. Gonna ask around here. You want to talk?
Oh yeah, sure.
Okay. Here we go. What's going on down here?
Antonio, good morning, everyone. Buenos dias. The cops came in. The park chief ranger is here. His name is Art. He's just right over there, and a lot of regular police officers were here. I see before. One girl named Haley was questioned to show her ID. She said, "No, I won't show my ID." But that ain't the worst part. The worst part was the cop slammed her to the ground and kinked his neck and knee into her neck. This girl weighed 110 pounds. This guy probably weighed about 210. uh, that was pretty bad. And about a half hour before I showed up this morning back to the occupied zone, uh, there was a kid named Brian or Ryan. He was sleeping. He was unconscious, and he had his hair dragged off to the police car while he was sleeping, and he woke up that way. The cameras, the news media saw it. Who, who are their editors? We don't know. Maybe they're fucking filming it, show it on live, but we'll find out. At least you guys know the story. Um, they told us to basically take the table down over there, and we did that, and they want the table out.
So they consider the table to be a structure,
Yeah.
and at this point it sounds like no structures are going to be allowed in this park.
If we want, we don't have to.
Right. Yeah, I understand. Whether compliance, you know.
If we don't agree with laws, we'll be civil, disobedient, compliant.
Right.
So we're saying.
Yeah, civil disobedience is one of the
If we're
techniques.
not compliant with their rules, we'll be civil, and we'll be disobedient.
So the table is still up over there.
Yep.
Um, the tent, which had been up earlier, it looks like is
One
going down.
one of the tents right there, was taken by an officer.
It was taken by the police.
So two tents, since we have been here, that I'm aware of, have been stolen by the police,
Right.
and have been probably more likely thrown away.
Gotcha. Well, it looks very thinned out.
Sorry for my cynicism, but I've been out here for 65 days.
It's perhaps realism
Yeah,
rather than cynicism.
I hope it's realistic to you guys, because you guys haven't been out here 65 days, and I come out cynical to you. It's because you haven't been out here for a while. I'm trying to be most realistic as possible. Trust me.
Yeah.
So, thank you.
All right. You stream. That's the story. There's a couple officer cars over here. There's a table still up. Um, the hardcore people are still around, so the park is still in possession of Occupy.
Our peaceful warriors are still here. They won't give up this area. We'll continue to occupy it. So when we have GA and spokes councils, we'll be recognized our presence as the Occupy movement will be here. So yeah, we won't leave.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Cool. We got a Channel 8.
And these are the tribes. These are the tribes. Witness your supporters and your peaceful warriors. These individuals are the tribes. So yeah, these tribes, yeah, they might be homeless people, but these are your supporters as well.
Right
and your
here.
warriors.
Right here, you guys.
Yeah.
All right.
these are the
Excuse me,
tribes.
sorry to bother you. This lady here could really use your help right here.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm checking this out. Yeah.
I'm a
Hey.
little bit traumatized
Oh,
right now.
I'm gonna-
I saw some stuff and I reported some stuff,
Yeah.
and it's bad.
Do you want to go on
Yeah.
Ustream and talk
Yeah,
about it live?
yeah.
Let's do that. I only have a couple minutes, but tell
Okay.
us. Tell us
All
what
right.
happened here.
I just want to tell you about the documentation I have because we really need a lawyer right now to help us out.
Yeah.
We have a lot of. Okay,
arrested.
so yeah.
Let me get you both in here.
Go ahead with your girlfriend, but be quick.
Alright, basically, she wasn't being detained because they had no reason to detain her, but they were still asking her for her ID, and she didn't want to give it up because she knows her rights, and she doesn't have to give it up if she's not being detained. And since she wasn't giving it up without being detained, they used force to take her down. It took 4 cops, and she's a little girl. They tackled her off that ledge right there, right by that stuff right there. They
Yeah.
tackled
They
her off.
threw her over
They
that.
pinned her down, put their knees in there, and arrested her unlawfully and took her to jail just because she was trying to stand up for her rights.
And
We need a
when
lawyer
did
for
this
that.
happen?
This happened about like 10-15 minutes ago,
A little longer.
maybe a little longer.
It feels like that. But the thing is on my phone from last night, I have the police officers telling us that they would allow us to be here as long as we didn't get a noise complaint, and we took our tents down, which we did. And I actually questioned them, and I have this on tape about them lying and making promises. Okay, the parks came in and they told us that they didn't really have a right to do that.
And that's Nick Fish that we're talking
Nick Fish
about?
sent them down, sent the parks down. They said
Right.
that.
Yeah.
And they said that the police had never given them, really didn't have the jurisdiction to give that permission. But when I asked why don't they respect that when they're trying to hand out warnings, that we
Right.
shouldn't get a warning in that case, he said, well, warnings are no big deal. Well, they are a big deal because they're used for getting exclusions, which is what the officer also told me on tape. Well, I know why they're asking for those. They want to give you exclusions.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I have
I
these
got a
names.
warning, and I know my rights.
Right.
I got a warning, meaning that I cannot break any park rules from that warning. If I break park rules after I got that warning, then they can exclude me or arrest me. But what they told me is I'm still kicked out just because they said so, when I know I can go back in. But I know if I go back in, they will unlawfully arrest me again.
So you need a lawyer down here. It sounds like if we have any
If I want to
lawyers.
go into the park, yeah.
I want
You-
them to see the evidence
Even
that
though
we
I just have a warning.
I mean, our cameras are really bad. Like mine keeps dying, and there's.
Yeah.
But KATU was here, and that woman was horrified
Yeah.
because it wasn't just this girl. It was the guy beforehand got dragged by his hair. We have
Oh,
pieces
yeah.
of his hair. And when that happened, KATU was interviewing me, and she didn't put it on the air. She put part of my interview on. But
Yeah.
that tape we need.
Where's
So
the
we need a
hair?
lawyer.
Where's the hair at? Let's get this on
Oh
Ustream.
God, Eugene had it.
It's around.
We need a lawyer to get from KATU that videotape. Metal warned us that they would just destroy it, or no, I guess it was Lucky. So we need it now.
Okay.
We have to have a lawyer right now to subpoena
You guys
that.
hearing that? If there's a lawyer out there, get on down to the park.
We need one
KATU.
badly.
We need it. KATU. It happened this morning around 8 o'clock, maybe a little earlier.
Okay. Around 8 a.m. this morning.
KATU.
The
KGW and KPTV were also here, but I know that KATU was standing right there and she was freaking out.
yeah.
There
And
it
it was your girlfriend.
That was
Yeah.
that was the KATU witness, Brian. Second was his girlfriend, and she
Okay.
really did nothing except
At
she
all.
didn't want to give her ID, and
because she wasn't
she
being
was
detained.
terrified.
And she knew that she
was
had that right.
terrified.
Yeah.
And then when she tried to express her rights, a woman cop came up to her and she's like, "What am I doing?" And then they had 3 other cops aggressively tackle her off of that because they said she was resisting arrest, which she was not.
She was trying to get away.
And they
She was trying to
tackled
step
her off
out of
the
the park.
2-foot
She
ledge.
didn't want to give her ID. She was trying to step away, and they threw her down like this.
And then as
Like
soon as she
this.
hit the ground, they put
Over
her
that
knee,
bucket.
or they put their knee in the back of her head, the back of her back, and her legs.
Didn't put it.
Well,
fell.
jabbed it.
Fell the knee down.
Used blunt force with their knee into the back of her head, back, and legs. No
Wow.
reason at all.
She was screaming, and I had this on film, except my camera died. So, where is everybody?
I hear someone should be down here within the hour. Someone from live stream
Oh
is going
God,
to get
thank
down
you,
here.
thank you, thank you.
So you hear that?
We need a lawyer.
Get down here, you guys. Sounds like they definitely could
friends,
use
bring your
you.
We
family.
need a
bring
TRO,
everybody.
and we need to subpoena that video. We need a temporary restraining order. We need to subpoena that video from KATU and any either KGW or KPTV if they have any. Please.
Yeah, and if you guys are listening at K2, save that tape, please. These guys would like to use that.
That young lady, I feel
All
sorry
right.
for her too. She was right there for it.
Yeah.
They even tried to make us take our food out, but that's not
They
allowed.
say
and
now
we're
that we
allowed
have
to
to
eat
have
it
to have a
here.
permit to serve food, but
We're not serving
Yeah.
food. We all eat it. It's all ours. We just happen to have it gathered together. We're not serving it. We're just eating it.
yeah, they're here to mess with us for good.
It sounds like
It's a
All
big-
right.
there you
Picnic.
go. We're
Everybody
having a
come join the picnic.
Yeah,
Center
All right.
Park Plot.
we have a picnic.
yeah,
God.
semantics. All right, I'm gonna sign off Ustream, and you heard this story, so signing out now.